Hey, what's up? This is Taja V. Simpson. You're listening to the Red Rock Podcast Network, and always remember, the dream is real.
You are listening to the Red Rock Podcast Network, featuring Pod of Thrones and the Shiznit.
Look, this is for my old heads, young G's, etc. Dino Red said he loves the intellect. Yes, he never hesitates. I can rap whatever, bro. I'm only in first gear, still weighing heavy. Living in the cold world full of that nonsense. Drug heads, teen moms, day-to-day violence. Fiends at the corner, panhandle for bottles. 12-year-olds running around with pistols and hollows. Fuck with my conscience, but still I do. I know right from wrong, but my decisions is stupid. My generation is crazy, and the media proof. Ignorance is bliss, and we is ill influenced. And that's why I'm here. Old soul, kicking brand new flavor in your ear. Rapper of the year.
This is the Red Rock Podcast Network. From Red Rock Studios in Los Angeles, California, this is the Shiznit. Now, put your hands together for the Shiznit.
Welcome back to another episode of the Shiznit Show. I am your boy. I am your host, Dino Red. And I have with me, as always, my ride or dies, Miss Dejan Monique.
What's up, world? It's your girl.
The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Pip Lily.
I can see me. I can see the real me.
What are you, Instagram live streaming?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got to do it for the viewers today so everybody knows real. Real. He's in his robe. It's real.
It's real. It's real. I have
stop.
my robe on, but
stop.
I'm fully dressed underneath.
Well,
so
then why do you have the robe?
Don't get twisted. I am fully dressed. It's not like I'm sitting here.
I'm mad about that right now.
I'm not like I'm sitting here in my drawers and my underwear or some shit like that.
Wait.
Don't have
You
people
are
under the wrong impression.
dressed.
Yes, I'm fully dressed. So
Well,
you just
why
saw
do you
the
have the
robe and thought I
robe?
was. You thought I was just got up and just came down here in my robe and drawers and stuff.
No, I thought you had on your pajamas.
You thought I
but
had on pajamas.
yeah, but I thought you had your robe
I
on.
wouldn't do that.
Well, your pajamas, why not? I would.
No, I wouldn't do that. Y'all have to get dressed and come here. If I wasn't here by myself, that's one thing. But no, that's disrespectful to you guys.
Aw,
Hugh
that's so
Hefner
nice.
had people over all the time, and he was in his pajamas and robe.
That's an old white man.
24/7.
I do that. If I came down here, Dejan be done slapped me with some kind of sexual harassment.
Oh,
suit
my
so
God.
fast.
Please.
Dino be all on TMZ.
I think Dino giving himself too much credit.
You captured me with my spectacles on. I never have my glasses on in my social media.
I noticed that you don't.
I don't like
Oh.
that.
You don't see them out. When you out in public. You don't have them on either. Only when you read, right?
Yeah, exactly. But now I have to wear them all the time because I'm reading all the time, and I can't see up close.
Oh, damn.
People are like, "Look at this." I'm like, "What?"
It's funny.
That
Before the
fuzzy
show
thing?
started, I was thinking, I was like, we all three of us wear glasses.
Damn. That's 3 blind mice.
See how they pod. See how they pod.
Oh my God, that is so true. The other day I misplaced my glasses and I was just like, I couldn't see nothing, couldn't do nothing. I felt so helpless. It was
no.
pitiful. It is. It's
I
so
lost
sad.
my spare pair too. It's so funny you should say that because I was just thinking like, this is the week. I need to find that spare pair. Something gonna happen. I've been too lucky.
Man, I had just left mine in the car, so I was just sad because I had to go back to the car and get them. But I couldn't see. It was terrible. I could have fallen. Anything.
I think my spare pair is still my luggage from my trip to Chicago.
You haven't unpacked?
No, I just think I just left those because I'm like, I don't need that. I think
Right.
I just left
Leave
it in the
them
bag.
there. Yeah.
So it's been up, y'all. I feel like this is the first time in a minute that we got together and the holiday didn't just pass.
I know, right?
Seems like it.
Yeah,
Feels
shoot.
like it.
This week has been crazy for me. I just been working, burning the midnight oil.
She works hard for the money.
Exactly. That's it. That's been my
So
whole life.
hard for it, honey.
My
Same
poor
here.
Jack, he haven't even seen me. I don't even think he know who I am anymore.
Really?
Yes, I've been
Uh-oh.
just gone. I got a night job.
Jack's been abandoned. So you have another job in addition to the cleaning job?
Yes.
Can you tell us what the other job is? It doesn't involve corners or anything, right?
No, I'm not a streetwalker.
Okay. 'Cause you did say it was
A night job.
Late night. Right.
I didn't say late night.
Late
I just said night job. I did not say late night.
Okay.
It's a night job.
I had to give tours yesterday in the rain.
Who's taking a tour in the rain?
Some fools who don't tip.
Oh,
I can't stand the rain.
Oh,
Oh,
it was
my
not
God.
fun. It was not fun. Well, yesterday it only rained in the morning.
okay.
So my
that's true.
first tour, I got drenched, but I was wet all day.
That's what she said.
I cannot with
Oh my
these people. Who's taking tour? And it was cold all day.
Well, they not cold because they from places that's hot, that's colder than this.
Oh,
and
wow.
They think this is like we just babies.
Yeah, they here on their vacation. So
Ugh.
this is where cold people. Well, this is the place where people who have it really cold come to be warm.
They're
Right.
like it ain't 20 below. What y'all complaining about?
Right.
Oh, my God.
Like they in shorts.
Right.
I can't. I'm so sorry, Pip, that
I know.
happened to you.
I know. So they come. They,
Had to,
I know.
and what, your dreads? Did you have,
No, I had on a hoodie. I had a
Good.
hoodie and I had an umbrella, but I was like, it was just such a downpour, and I'm talking to people and I'm giving tours, so they have to see my face when I'm talking to them too, or I want them to see my face because I'm so beautiful.
Right.
And so I got wet. I got very, very
I'd have been
wet.
so upset. I called. Actually, I
But you
had a
don't tell us what
cleaning.
your new
I had a
job is?
cleaning client.
You don't.
I had a cleaning client
I guess you don't want
yesterday,
to tell us, Pip.
and I called off. I called out on her yesterday. I did. It was raining.
think
I'm
it
a
does
California kid, and we don't go out in the rain.
I think it involves something nefarious.
No, it's not nefarious.
It's
Just
private.
not your business.
Ooh, it's not our business, but you're gonna bring it up to us. Okay.
Well, I was just telling you guys. You asked how our week went. I was telling you I've been working a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's
So
She
I
always
gotta
got
get to know
some
for
venture.
now.
She always got some venture though.
right. Hustle woman.
Right? Yeah. Y'all just stay tuned. I'm just wait a minute before I tell y'all.
Well, I've had a few people make comments about Don Don stories. I haven't told one in a while, and they missed the Don Don stories and the
Aw.
Danya story, yada, yada, yada. So I have a Danya story. So she just turned 10,
Mm-hmm.
right back in October. So I've decided that it's time for me to be a little, and she's finally, well, my daughter, for you guys who don't know, she's very petite.
Mm-hmm.
She's small. She's small for her age, small in like every way. She's short. She barely weighs 50 pounds.
She's not that short.
Yes, she is.
Okay.
You don't know because you don't have a 10-year-old and you don't see her around other 10-year-olds. But yeah, all her friends who are 9 are like way bigger than her.
Wow.
And she's always like the smallest kid in the class. Like, so yeah, she's small. Now, I mean,
Poor
she's not,
Danya.
she's not a dwarf or a midget or anything.
Right.
She's small.
Yeah, she's
small
petite in
for her age.
comparison, right?
Yeah. So she's finally gotten, a little bit of height because she wants to be a pastry chef, right? She's been on this for a few years.
Oh,
and
that's
she
good.
wants to learn how to cook and things
Mhm.
like that. But, she couldn't see over the stove, So I don't feel good having her in the kitchen trying to cook when she can't even see over the stove. That's
yeah,
not good.
no.
You're not ready yet.
Mhm.
You're too small. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? But she would feel some kind of way when she'd be watching the Food Network and they'd have these kids competitions and all these kids her age and younger are cooking and everything. I'm like, well, baby, you'll get there. You'll get there. She's like, I'm behind. I'm like, you're not behind. You're fine. So it's like it's time. It's time for her to start learning some stuff, and not just that, just like life skills, things that you kind of don't know. What kind of I was already planning this, but the thing that kind of really made it ring true to me, my buddy was online telling a story about how he got into this Uber, and the Uber driver was this girl from New York, and he was her first fare, and she had just gotten the car. It was her first car. She just learned to drive and all this kind of stuff.
Oh my God.
And what?
That is just her first car, her first fare, her
stop.
first
New York.
drive.
Stop right there. You go in a no different direction. He ain't even telling the story he was originally telling, and now you taking him a different direction.
Oh,
I'm
just
trying to hear
like-
about Don Don. Now y'all talking about Uber.
Well, the reason why it was because the woman, the girl, the young woman, did not know how to pump her own gas. She had never pumped gas before, did not know how to pump her own gas. So he had to, he refused to get out and pump her gas. So he had to instruct her how to pump her gas, and and I was like, I guess that is one of those things that if you haven't done it, you know what I mean? Like, you might not, though it seems like you should be able to figure it out relatively easily, it's still one of those things that, somebody needs to show you.
Like you just walking around the pump.
Right. So that when you are of age, you're not, looking silly trying to figure out how to pump the gas. So the other day I had her pump gas, I walked her through pumping gas. So she pumped gas for the first time. She's a kid, so she's all proud anytime she does anything.
Right, yeah.
You know, it's like, it's not a chore at this. Now, if she had to pump gas every time we had to get gas for like the next 6 months, then she'd be like sick of it. But at this point, it's great. It's an adventure.
Right. I would love it if y'all sat in the car and made her get out and pump the gas.
That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. As soon as like the first time, you know, I struggled. Now the next time I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna watch her and I'm gonna help her when she gets stuck. But I figured by the third or fourth time, I'm just gonna hand her my card and say, go ahead and handle it.
Right.
You know. And then after that, I'll go back to doing it.
Right.
Once I know that she can do it, you know, a few times comfortably by herself, you know.
Yeah.
And the same thing, you know, buying things in the store and things like. She doesn't need money right now. You know, because she's with us all the time. She's not on her own. She's not out in the world. She goes to school. She comes home. She's with us or with Granny. She doesn't need money. So she has money. But she doesn't carry on her. It's like, you know, it's just savings. It's like money she gets for birthdays and different things, and it's just saved somewhere. She's not actually out buying things, you know. And then if she wants something or whatever, you know, me or mommy gets it, and, you know, we just take the money from her or whatever. So she doesn't really know how to buy anything.
That's
like
true.
actually I'm going to take her in the store and, you know, like, okay, here, we this is what we're getting from mommy or what we're getting from the store. Let's do it. And it's just follow her around and help her, you know. So fast forward to now we're in the house, we're doing cooking things. The first thing I had her do was she made some frozen dinner or some frozen taquitos for dinner, right? So that went well. And then the other day we went out to dinner with a friend, and we went to this place called Versailles, which is a Cuban restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
And we go to Versailles all the time. We're regulars at Versailles, but we normally get it to go. And we get it to go, and then we stop and we pick Danya up something someplace else because they don't have kids' meals. And more than that, they don't have anything that appeals to her little 10-year-old palate because she's super picky and don't like grown-up food. And that's all they got there is grown-up food. They don't have, you know, nothing kids, you know, unless your kid has got a mature palate. So we thought, okay, well, let's see if, you know, she can eat here today, you know, because we're going to eat inside. You know, I thought about getting her something, but that presented the problem that you can't bring in stuff from outside. And so I was like, well, maybe she'll like the empanadas or, you know, something like that.
Yeah.
We got her the empanadas. She didn't like them, and I don't blame her. I didn't try them. I just looked at them, and they're nothing like Mexican empanadas or Argentinian empanadas, which are great. These were Cuban, and they weren't so great. So she didn't really eat anything. So when we got home, she's kind of hungry.
Right.
So it's like, you want a hamburger? She was like, yes. I said, okay, wash your hands and let's go. So she's like, she washed her hands. She still didn't get it. She was like, can I help do something? Can I turn on the fire or something? I was like, no, you're not going to help me. You're not going to help. She was like, I can't help. I was like, you're going to do it. You're going to make it your own burger by yourself. She was like, I am? I was like, yes, you are.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's so
Does she have a stool?
So she does have a step stool in the kitchen that's in this permanent location. And she doesn't need it as much as she did before, but she uses it something like on the counter. It's easier for her on the counter, even though she doesn't, you know, really need it, but it's easier. Yeah. So, you know, got the ground beef, and she made the patty and everything, seasoned it, you know, put it in the skillet and all that. And she did really, really good all the way. But, you know, there has to be some kind of catch, right? So just when she's on the burger's on the second side and a couple of minutes from being done, I'm like, I'll leave her to it. You know, she'd already prepped the bun, you know, with her condiments and whatnot. Well, she got it out and the ketchup. She didn't want any mayonnaise or anything. So, okay. So I went and sat down and then was watching TV. Next thing I know, she comes in there, Daddy, I need some help. I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, ketchup. There's like a lot of ketchup. And I'm like, wait, what? So I get in there and I'm thinking like, this is the easy part, right?
Yeah.
She's used ketchup before. I've never seen so much ketchup in one place. It looked like a crime scene.
Oh my God.
This burger looked like a crime scene. It looked like somebody slaughtered the burger. Like it was alive and it got slaughtered. There was blood, like just ketchup looking blood just everywhere.
Oh my God.
Like, Danya, what happened? How did you? She was like, well, I put some ketchup on the bun and I put some on the meat. And then when I put it together, it just kind of went everywhere. And I was like, you must have put a lot of ketchup on the burger and a lot on the
ketchup,
bun because
yeah.
it was ketchup on both sides. I don't know how many paper towels.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, Danya, oh my God.
And just when you thought it was in.
Coated.
Right?
Right. That's when you thought you was in the clear.
Exactly. I'm like, well, this is the learning
That's how you
process.
learn, yeah.
This is what it's about. So now she knows. She knows that she can't be,
Ketchup
going crazy
it up.
with the ketchup like that. But it's just so funny that of all the things at the end,
right?
That's the thing that
just when you thought you was in the clear,
right?
You done went and sat down.
But she ate it and she was in there just talking about, yummy, just like, oh, this is like that was the best burger she ever had in her life.
It was.
Oh my God,
I'm sure it was.
Exactly. She went. She was so excited. She went upstairs, Mommy,